Welcome back to week 9 of the road to Ballarat. Now the next two videos are going to be a little interesting as I land in Germany to continue my training and cast an esports event known as the Race to World First for the esports org method. Now it was a real experience seeing the impact that travel has on the body when your primary focus is running, which is all new to me. Especially when you fly out after a 26-kilometer long run that morning and try to settle back into your training routine. You have these mental battles in knowing that you're missing days and training in a new environment, and you can't help but think, are you going backwards? Well, with all that in mind and 23 hours of travel in the bank, let's crack into week 9.
Welcome back to week 9. We are in Germany. So I'm over here casting the Race to World First method once again and still getting my training in, so worlds are colliding. My running and gaming coming together. And first run of the week, Tuesday, travelled from Sunday and Monday and pulled up pretty tight from the plane ride. So just a 60-minute shakeout, nothing crazy today. Just try and loosen the body up, get it back into the swing of things this week. It is 0 degrees at the moment. It is freezing here. But to be fair, I'd take that than the 30 degrees it is back home at the moment, so we take it. But yeah, can't wait, excited, go on some adventures over here, cast some boss kills. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, usually warm up, dress for the second mile type talk. I don't know why I reference mile, but that's what the saying is. I have not warmed up at all. I am still freezing. But it is pretty. Just on my way back now. I'm so grateful that I went and got arm warmers. I had been looking for an excuse to buy some because I thought they looked cool as fuck. And I didn't have any in Australia. But because it's 0 degrees here and it's so fucking cold and my bones are still cold. Fuck. If I hadn't have bought these, I could have wore a long sleeve top, but fuck that logic. Need to come up with excuses to buy things. I'm so glad I did. Ooh.
I then saw this thing in town, which was an absolute what the fuck moment. It's called a twike, and it's a car bike road thing. Fucking crazy German. It was then time to kick off casting for the Race to World First, so here's just a snip of what this looks like.
Chat, what is up? The Race to World First is back, and finally, Method is back at the elite camp and ready to contest for that crown.
We're going to pop the lust and we are going to send this boss into the Shadow Realm. So let's send it, Method. 20%. Everyone is alive.
Congratulations, you have won 6 points and you have advanced through. Actually, no, that was the final, wasn't it? That was the final!
Oh, I figure rigged.
Wow, what scenes from the Surf Shark Guesser game. A huge shout out to them for sponsoring this event and to our teams for playing so well. It was a fair game in the end. Everyone got a fair run.
So this was my life for the next 2 weeks. Casting progression on super complex raid bosses in the World of Warcraft, and it's a full-scale operation. There are analysts, people behind the scenes working 24/7. There are spreadsheets with over 500 tabs if you're an Excel nerd. It's a full other world if you've never been exposed to it. And amongst all that, I was weaving my training in and around it.
Wednesday, run number 2 in Germany. So I just finished my first official cast for the kickoff of Day 1 of Race to World First for Method. So I tell you what, I stumbled onto the secret. Running in the afternoon, it's like 11 degrees now, which is way better than 0. So might become a thing where when I can, just save my runs for the afternoon. I got 75 minutes today, so midweek long runs gone from 60 minutes time on feet to 75, and I sound pretty puffed because so far all of it's been uphill. So that's okay, that's a good thing. But yeah, it's a little bit harder than usual. At least it'll be downhill on the way back. But I've gone a different way today. Let's get out here and have a look. There we go. I'm nearly an hour into this 75-minute Meekwood long run. That wasn't English. And I'm just running through fields. There's just all these paths that go through fields. And I thought maybe I could cut through this one and connect back to the other one. But I don't think it does. Now I'm just running towards some other town. Oh well. Final minute of this 75-minute midweek long run. I'm happy to say I found my way through the field, road, path things, and heading back now. So probably get 13 Ks in this 75 minutes, so been pretty good. Temperature dropped super fast. It was sunny and not too bad when I started. Like, I think it was either 9 or 11 degrees, it was one of those. But now, like, full arm warmers and the gloves are out. Temperature dropping real quick, but we're done. So it's all good. Tick the box. Watch out for that shit. Thursday, just finished the first cast for the day. Got another one at 8 PM tonight to midnight. So 45 minutes easy today, so treating it exactly like that. Taking it easy. I'm back running through fields again. And got a session tomorrow, first session over here tomorrow, so see how we go. But all in all, I feel like I've settled pretty well. Body feels okay. Yeah, all systems go. So I'm running down these fields and there's a giant fucking tractor coming towards me. Yep. Happy Friday. So, first real session in Germany today. I got 3 by 20 minutes, so 20 minutes jog, 20 minutes steady, 20 minutes at threshold. So pretty chill. Just still playing this week. Fairly safe. And I gotta say, running in the afternoons, much better idea. It's like 14 degrees right now. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So I've kind of found this track and it goes all the way around this massive farmland area and cuts up the middle in all kinds of directions. So yeah, just using this as my sort of loop around. It's flattened sections, downhill in a little bit, uphill what feels in a lot of it as well. So yeah, get a good mix from that. And just see how we go. 7 more minutes of jog, then we'll move into that steady. And the threshold at 20 will obviously be the tester. Pow! All right, 20-minute jog done. It's like 6:30 pace for this steady. Trying to go around 5:40, 5:50 area. Currently going downhill, so not really much of a reading. But I'm gonna go that way next. And I got a real bad feeling when I hit my threshold 20 minutes, it's all gonna be fucking uphill. Sometimes it just do be like that. 8 minutes into the threshold, just under 5-minute pace. Heart rate's 169. Oh, finding this pretty tough. And just that slight elevation killing me. But 12 minutes to go. Let's get it. All right, so we're done. So we finished up that last 20 minutes at threshold. I think it was around 5:42, 4:52, 4:55 pace. We're pretty happy with that. I was blowing pretty hard by the end of it though, like hammy got a little sore, not sore, a little tight, just could feel it towards the end. So just really telling myself I don't need to be stupid. Can already technically run fast enough for the time that I want to run. Obviously, you get faster, those paces become easier, but I don't need to do anything stupid to push it, so just be aware of that. But yeah, really quite happy with that. And I feel like, you know, obviously what goes up comes down, so I'm getting this elevation, but I'm also coming down it, but it's a nice change because predominantly I just run flat most of the time, so I think this is doing the world of good for me too. So head back now, get changed, and I got another cast for the race to world first. Let's get it. Well, it's 9:30 p.m. and you can't see me. I'm on my way to the gym. I just got to go up these stairs, over the bridge to that building over there, do a gym session, and then I can finally go to sleep. Been a monster day. But the good news is I got like 60 minutes cross training tomorrow. I got a cast at 8 p.m. so I can have a massive sleep in. So that should be pretty chill. And do 60 minutes on the cross trainer tomorrow, and then a big 28k long run monster on the Sunday. So let's get this gym session done and go the fuck to sleep. Fit for less. All right, I'm finally done. It is 10:26 at night, obviously, because it's fucking dark. And it's been a big day. Gym was actually pretty cool. There's a lot of people in there for this time of night, so I couldn't film anything because just would have a camera in people's face basically. So, but yeah, all done. Mission accomplished. See you tomorrow.
Saturday was a cruisy 45 minutes of cross training, so I chose to hit up the elliptical here, as all the bikes in this gym were pretty shit for that purpose. I will say though, these ellipticals were pretty rad. Very, very different to back home, but you can even program incline on these, and I did rate them after a few uses.
45 minutes of cross training completed. Nice little gym, that one. Don't know how old those ellipticals were. They were kind of wild, very different to the ones I've used back home, but it's cool, it's something different. So that's it for the day, chill day. Big run tomorrow. Now I'm going to the bakery. Nom nom. Alright, so I just wanted to do something different here and just show you my favorite thing about Germany. And it's over there. The bakery. Good morning. It's Sunday. Sunday long run. So 28 kilometers on the cards today. So yeah, I'm just gonna run and see where it takes me and what I find. I've got a 500ml soft flask of water, 3 gels. It's like 3 degrees, so I did think 500ml of water would be okay. I'm not gonna sweat a whole lot, arm warmers and gloves on. Not gonna push pace or anything like that, just gonna enjoy it, chill out, and get it done. See what we find. Alright, that was kind of cool. Did not see that coming when I was coming up. I was like, is that stairs? I was like, nope. That's like literally leaping across the creek, river, whatever it is. Crazy. Started running this morning and I was like, I forgot my headphones. I was going to listen to Inside Running podcast. But there's something different about when you just have no idea where you're going. You're in another country. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a slog at all. It's just real easy, I guess, because you're stimulated by everything that's new around you. Only 10 kilometers in. I'll check back in another 10 and see if I still feel the same way. Halfway mark, so hit 14 Ks out here, wherever here is, and now turn around, head back. Kept this whole thing around 6:30 pace, I think, and I feel awesome. Like, not pushing, heart rate's in zone 3, just keeping it really easy. I've had a couple of previous hard log runs where I pushed and I was orange for a lot of it, so just taking this one easy. And so far, so good. Home we go. Hopefully we're not lost. Just had my second gel, which I've now figured out with the Morton 160s. You just put a little bit in your mouth and you swallow it straight away. I was putting like a heap in my mouth and kind of chewing it and leaving it in my mouth. And it was making me feel pretty ordinary on runs. So I found out you put it in and you just swallow it straight away. And that's made a difference today. It's made it a lot easier. Alright, I pulled my camera out again just for this bit, because I still can't get over that this is actually a pathway. Surely someone's gone arse up in that before. Fucking brilliant. Alright, so last 800 meters of this 28k, and it is all uphill back to the hotel, which is fair because I ran down to come, but I was doing it at the end. Heart rate's up, gonna be around 2 hours 50 for this 28k, so it's pretty cruisy, a little hard towards the end. Left calf has been a little bit crampy, but get to the end and tick it off. Ugh. And we're done. So 28k's, 6:06 for the average pace. And it was pretty comfortable, to be honest. Going up the hill at the end was bloody hard work. My left calf just being that little bit tight and crampy was really interesting. It wasn't the same one from the half marathon, that was my right one, so not sure. Hopefully that pulls up all right tomorrow. I'll do some stretching now and just take it easy, but there you go. 28k's in the bag, a week of training in Germany, done and dusted. Bring on next week, eh? Ah!